Hey, it's Terry from the Star Morning Show, our 21st year of our Star 104.5 Teacher of the Week. We get so many great letters and nominations. And this week we are honoring Miss Dani Lash, and she's a fourth grade teacher at Fullerton Elementary in the OPS School District. Hi, Miss Lash. How are you?
Hello. I'm good.
Great.
Great.
And you were nominated by Melissa Roth, whose daughter Aubrey is in your class. Thanks for writing this letter.
You're welcome.
It's really great. So I thought I'd start off, since Miss Lash hasn't read this letter, reading her a little bit about what you had to say about her. It says, Miss Lash goes above and beyond for her students. She always makes sure that each individual student's needs are met and treats each student as their own individual self. I couldn't ask for a better teacher for my daughter. She always makes time for the remote students and in-person students and never hesitates to respond to emails or phone calls, no matter what time of day. Thank you so much for all you do. We are overcoming obstacles together, and that is true. So you're back to full in class now though, correct?
Yes, we are. We're 100%. Well, we have some friends that are still remote if they choose to be.
Okay. So, Miss Lash, what is the most challenging thing? As you can see, Mrs. Roth is, loving the fact that you communicate, that you're great with her daughter and that, but there's got to be challenges, and especially, how many are in your class total?
I have 19 here and then 2 online.
Okay. So that's a lot of children to have to be individual attention with. What are the challenges, especially since the pandemic, for you?
Yeah, definitely. This year has been unlike any other, to be honest. I think just making sure that every student's needs are being met, especially when they were at home, and understanding if they knew the material or didn't know the material, and how can we make sure we're catching them up, but yet, staying with where we're supposed to be at. So I think this year has just been difficult because we obviously didn't always have that face-to-face contact, and you were just having to do it through a screen. And so, yeah, it's been rough, but I'm so happy to have them back in the classroom. And I think that that's just going to be great moving forward.
Yeah, I think it's great too. And Melissa, what has been the one thing you've noticed about your daughter, Aubrey, having Miss Lash, really that's helped her with all these hard adjustments? For kids, it's just got to be tough.
Well, I was really worried about the 100% remote learning at the beginning of the year, because Aubrey struggles in math a little bit, but Miss Lash has helped her so much. She's actually pretty much caught up to where she needs to be, and I thank her for that, because it was not easy, and I'm not great at teaching fourth grade math. So Ms. Lash has done an amazing job in that aspect.
All right. Well, you've been teaching 9 years now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you always taught fourth grade, or?
I taught third grade for 1 year, and I was able to loop with my students, and that was really fun, but mostly fourth grade.
Okay. What age are fourth graders now? 12?
No, they're 9, and then they usually are turning 10 in fourth.
So they're right before the tweens and all that, and learning.
Oh yeah,
they're full of learning and stuff like that. So I always like to ask teachers. Yes, there are a lot of challenges, but with the pandemic, and not so much remote learning, but just some of the adjustments you probably had to make in the classroom, with social distancing and all that. Have there been any perks you've noticed, or things that are different, but you're like, it's not so bad doing this way? Is there anything that's kind of struck you as a little perk with all of this?
That's really hard to say. I'm trying. I don't know. I think that if I had to say anything, I think that friendships and relationships are more valued. And I think that everyone just missed being away from their friends for so long. So it's hard to say I'd want that to happen again, to experience that. But there's just a level of kindness and just understanding and patience that I think we just all kind of learned this year, and even the kids included. But I think I do miss them, being able to be in groups and working, together a little bit more. So that part's hard to say, but I do like the outcome of some of the things that we've grown and learned from this year.
Yes, as all the teachers I've talked to so far this year, they've also been really impressed by their classes' attention to like keeping their masks on and looking out
Mhm.
for their fellow student, make sure they're social distancing, even though, of course, like you said, they'd rather be in groups and together, at least
Mhm.
they know the importance of it and they
Mhm.
are kind to their friends. And I think you're right that that's coming out. So to me, that's a great lesson, not just for our kids, but for us as well. So
Right, exactly.
yes, super important. Speaking of super, I always asked this because I consider, and I'm sure you do too, Mrs. Roth, that our teachers are superheroes. We always know teachers work hard for our kids, but during this pandemic, we really realize just how hard you have it and how easy you make it look sometimes and how great our children love it. So if you were a real life superhero and could have a
Mhm.
superhero power, what would that power be? What would you
I
be able to do?
I'd like to probably transport myself to like places. Just get places faster, get more work done more efficiently. That would be nice.
Yeah, I think that is a great thing to wish for. Just blink and you're there. Avoid
Yeah,
traffic, all that hassle, right? Okay,
right.
I have one more question to ask you, and it's probably the easiest one for you to answer. It's what you love most about teaching.
Um, I just love building relationships that are lasting. I love when my students come back to me and like, just remember me, remember moments we had and like fun things that we did in fourth grade. And like, I remember my fourth grade teacher, and that was always my favorite grade growing up. So it was just like my dream to have kids be like, yeah, you really made me love learning and you really helped me grow in different areas. So definitely the relationships are the best part of teaching for me.
It's funny, I remember my fourth grade teacher too. She was my absolute favorite. So, yeah, we do have that. So, we
Hmm.
have a few gifts for you for being our teacher of the week. The first one is, and I'm sure you love pizza, we all do. I don't think I've met anyone who doesn't. Zio's Pizza is going to give you some certificates to enjoy some delicious pizza. So you don't have to cook one night, you can just relax. And then Mathnasium of Papillion, one of our other sponsors, is going to give you a gift certificate to a really nice restaurant here in town. So when you're ready to dine out again, you could go out and have a really, really nice dinner. And then the award I always love to present to all of our teachers from Regal Awards, it's our Star 104.5 Teacher of the Week Award, which you'll get to put on your desk and keep as a memory of just how much you mean to your students, the parents, and just this community. Our teachers are just the foundation of everything here in the Omaha Council Bluffs area, and you are one of those, Miss Lash. So we want to thank you, and you'll get this soon. And Miss Roth, do you have anything more you want to add as the parent who nominated Miss Lash?
Yes, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do for these students. You're amazing, and it shows all the hard work that you've done.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much. I know it wasn't easy doing remote learning, especially with all the kids, some paying attention, some not. It's hard, I know. But I just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. Well, we want to thank you again, Miss Lash. Thank you, Mrs. Roth, for writing the letter. And thank you again for all you do. And congratulations on being our Star 104.5 Teacher of the Week.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.